Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing another Aldi beer. This one is called Six States and it's a New England White IPA at 5.7%. It says that all right there. This one, like I said, from Aldi, costs £1.30, £1.40, something like that. So relatively cheap. 5.7% sounds good, and it's by William Bros Brewing Co. and they're from Scotland. If I've had any of them, which I believe I have had one or two, I don't really remember, so I don't know if it's a good impression or not. Yeah, I've not had this one. They've released a couple of new ones, so I'm kind of trying them ones out to see what they're like, but I guess we'll find out together. Some guff on the back. It says Six States is a New England White IPA with a juicy tropical fruit aroma, balanced by the refreshing, spicy addition of citrus peel and a pinch of coriander seed. Heavily dry hopped with a restrained bitterness, it delivers a smoother, rounder flavour, which combined with the presence of wheat and oats results in a full body and natural haze. And it says that there. Now this must have a bit of effort put in because they've actually put guff, and the camera's a bit, there we go. I've noticed beers that don't really have the guff on the side tend to be on the less effort put inside, and then beers where they've actually put effort into the can, you don't need to read it, they don't need to give these stories, but they do because they care, and they tend to care about beer as well and put effort in. Like I say, I've not had this one. I've not actually had a New England White IPA. This will be a first if it's like anything like a white stout and it is proper on the lighter side, but it should look a different way. I'm going to be impressed. So yeah, let's crack it open and see what we've got. Oh, black top. I love black top. I think it's just smart. Anyway. Right, there it is. All the way. I don't know if you noticed it, but when I was pouring, I don't have a light pour, shall we say. It was getting caught along here. I don't know what it was, but it was getting slightly caught and starting to dribble down the can. Luckily, I had it against the glass, so it was caught, but just keep your eye out, it might spill. Anyway, beer, there we have, like they said, hazy beer. Looks quite nice. Are they floaters? No, no floaters, just a bit of dirt on the glass. Yeah, hazy beer. It's not as white as I thought it was. Actually, the camera. There we go. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, actually, that's a lot lighter now. Let me do that. That's what I could see before. That sort of colour. And then I've actually turned my light on, and I can see pretty much close to that. So it is a lot lighter than what I thought it was, or what I'd seen it was. It's more what I thought it was. Head was white, it can pack bubbles, but it's gone, quickly dissipated, because I've kind of yammered. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Citrus, a lot of citrus, grapefruits, passion fruits, oranges. It's piney, there's a nice hit of pine. That's nice. I'm not getting any coriander. That's hoppy as well. It smells really, really good. Let's get mouthful of budding carb. Carb light, there is a little bit of a tickle, but it's quite light carb. Body, medium to heavy body, or medium to full body. It is quite close to what they're saying. They do say full body, but it's fairly close. I'm not really going to knock that one down. It's pretty close. So far, so good. Let's get a big old taste. Cheers. That is really, really good. Citrus is very wound back. It's not overpowering. It's not really tart. It's, well, not tart, but it's not sharp. It's not full of just citrus. It's got this nice piney main flavour. You got little hits of the citrus. You got a little bit of grapefruit, a little passion fruit, lemons, limes, oranges. That kind of peels, zest. whatever you want to call it, it's there, and it's just little pings like that, just sort of hitting you. But you've got that nice piney overall flavour. There is a little warmth, not spicy warmth, more like a seasoning warmth, and it is probably going to be coriander. I can't taste it, but I can feel it. It's a feel more than a taste, and it is quite nice. It's a lot better than I thought. Oh, what does it say? Citrus peel, yeah. Coriander seed. I can't taste it, but I can feel it. Juicy tropical fruit, yeah. It's all there. It's very well rounded. It's not harsh at all. It's very, very good. Yeah, that's very, very nice. It's exactly what it says on the can. And it is relatively cheap as well. So you can't complain. This is a good beer for what you get. In fact, it's a fantastic beer for what you get. You're paying £1.30, £1.40, something on the cheap side. You get a can, you're going to think, yeah, it's going to be a bit, okay. This is, compared to that okay beer that you think it is, ooh, sorry, that little burp didn't bring anything up. It sort of added more to that warm and, as bad as it sounds, it added more to that warm and coriander flavour on the way back up, which I don't really want it to be. I'd rather it be in the flavour, but it is there at some point. But no, if you're buying a £1.30, £1.40 beer, you're going to expect it to be relatively okay. Compared to that, this is absolutely fantastic. It's a really good beer. Why are we paying £6-7 for beers like this when you can go to Aldi and get something like this for more than half the price? I don't know. I do it for experiment. I do it for the science, so that way you don't have to. But it's just a question that asks on my mind. Why do we pay? I've got beers in my fridge. Why do we pay £6-7 for a can when you can spend less than £2 for a can and get just as good quality? Sometimes it is very only sometimes though. But you can get something like this, and when you find a good beer for less than £2, just go back and keep getting it. And then you've got £6-7 beers, £8 beers, £25 beer, although that's very special and limited edition. But you know, you've got very, very more expensive beers. Sometimes they're just not as good, but hey ho. Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it there. So, Williams Bros Brewing Co. I'm pretty sure I have had one of these beers before. The logo looks familiar. 6 states, New England White IPA. It's not really as white as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little more on the lighter side. But out of 10, I think. Pardon me. Should I be harsh and just pick it in the little little bits? I will. I'm going to give it a 9 still. If I'm going to be really, really strict, that's not as light as I want it to be. And it's not as full bodied as it says it is. That's me being strict. That is a fantastic beer for less than £2. It's bloody gorgeous. So yeah, it's getting a 9 out of 10. I think it's great. If you've had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you don't, if you've not had it, go to Aldi, pick one up, just buy these. These are the good beers, and they're cheap, they're affordable, and you can just get really good, sometimes really, really good beer from Aldi, and just get one. Just try it yourself, you'll know what I mean. Try it compared to a £4 or £5 beer. You'll see the difference, you'll know what I mean. You've got a really good beer, the £4 or £5 beer, and you know you're paying £4 or £5 for it. It's good. and you got less than £2 beer, and it's probably not as good, but it's good. It's still really good, and that's 9 out of 10. Yeah, so go get one. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.